Hola, muy buenas mis queridos nakamas, ¿cómo estáis? Estamos en un nuevo capítulo de Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Continuamos. Bien, según la siguiente misión que acabamos de hablar con el emperador este que nos dio una misión secundaria que creo que al final la haré, a lo mejor la hago en directo, en Twitch, ¿vale? No estoy seguro, pero seguramente se me ha escupido, por cierto. He pasado por ahí y lo ha hecho. Yo creo que las misiones secundarias que las estoy completando fuera de cámara las haré en directo porque, bueno, así se ve un poquito más, ¿no? Y acabamos de hablar con Bastardo, dijo que serían unas misiones principales. Por cierto, ¿dónde me está mandando esto, tío? A lo mejor tengo que ir a tomar por saco y... un poco bastante, la verdad. Bueno, pero aquí hay un viaje rápido. Aquí. Vamos allá. Así ya vamos... A ver. A ver. Aquí. Priscila. Esa no era la que tenía que estar en el... en la trucha dorada o algo así. No sé, tenía nombre de pez dorado o algo así era. O es ese otra... Es que hay muchos nombres, hay muchos personajes y no me acuerdo de todos. Bastante hecho con acordarme el nombre de Jasker. Que a ver cuánto rato más aparece, porque tiene pinta de que palmó. Hay unos pesados. Vale. ¡Ah! ¡Ah! Vale, Priscila es la que canta súper bonito. Pues nada, vamos para arriba. Porque hay gente muy en plan hecha polvo. Y aquí está la que debe ser.
Geralt!
Listen, I tracked down Horson Jr.
Yes? And? Did you learn something?
Yeah, Ciri and Dandelion set out to steal Siggy Reuven's treasure for Horson. He promised to find someone who'd fix Ciri's phylactery in exchange.
I cannot believe she parleyed with the bastard. Why, it's widely known how anybody who packs with wine ends.
Ciri was desperate, but you're right, it wasn't the best idea. Horson ended up wounding Ciri just after he'd tortured Dudu.
Dudu? Well, how is Dudu related to this in any way?
Seems Dandelion got him involved, to help Ciri. Luckily, Dudu managed to escape, probably hiding somewhere now.
What of Wiley?
He's dead.
Misión completada en busca de Bastardo, hijo. Hasta luego.
Take care now.
Esto no... A ver, voy a hablar con ella con el segundo diálogo, pero es que el segundo diálogo no me dice que...
Tell me,
No está en
you
amarillo,
and
o sea que no
Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellendon. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it.
Pues hala.
Take care now.
¿No deberían darme alguna pista sobre el siguiente... la siguiente misión? Aquí me pone nivel recomendado... bastante. A ver. A ver, digo así Siri está en 9 grado, pero es lo que estoy haciendo. Pues voy a hacer esta, que también es principal. Que debería ser aquí, ¿no? Vale. Vale, pues esta es la segunda parte de lo del tesoro, o sea, la parte de Reuven, el que le iban a robar. Entonces vamos a ver qué pasó con este. Porque si no, no entiendo nada aquí. Vale, aquí es el banco. Y por aquí es lo de Reuven. ¿Puedo entrar por aquí? No. humanos también me escupen, qué asco, tío. Si no les he dicho nada a ellos. ¿Por aquí puedo subir? No. ¿Qué se supone? ¿Dónde se supone que tengo que llegar? Esta casa no es. ¡Hostia, la que me ha pegado! Bueno. Vale. Tiene que ser aquí. No. Tampoco. Es esta aquí, ¿no? ¿Por aquí a lo mejor? No. Vale, a lo mejor esto es como con la misión de Siri, que tengo que ir por el tejado. Voy a una escalera aquí. A ver, deja salir por algún lado. O aquí lo he subido para... Me lo llevo todo. Pero hola, pero buenas. Aquí no me tenía que meter, o sea, aquí no hay nada. Vale, pues nos vamos. Entramos, nos llevamos las cosas y salimos. Es... ¡Hostia! Nah, Gerald está fuerte, no le pasa nada. Parece que se ha quitado mucha vida, pero no, tranquilo. No. Estoy dando otra vez la vuelta y no. El banco otra vez. Es aquí, ¿no? O sea, me fue. ¿No? ¿Está el enano que es dueño de esto? No entiendo nada, tío.
What's it like, beheading a king?
¿En serio?
Footprints.
Ya da la vuelta con su normal. A ver. Uy, un cobre.
A letter
Otro misterioso.
and a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling
El vino
bouquet.
del año
You absolutely must try it.
espléndido.
But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
De vino.
Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Aquí está.
(12:45 to 12:54). Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Claro. Y ahora se abre la puerta hasta que está aquí, ¿verdad? Exacto. Bueno, las pisadas llevan hasta aquí.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Carta de
Wyvern oil. Siri. Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Mal asunto. Ahí hay algo más. Uy. Lo malo es que son malillos. O sea, las cosas que me voy encontrando en algunos cofres ya...
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here.
Potassium.
Dijkstra. And Triss. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Todo apunta a Mangue.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
El Margrave Hacker. No importa. El Margrave Hacker.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
All right, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe. Trade secret.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Dudo que Mangue diga.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Si yo, eso es cosa del pasado.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we, you know.
A ver, Lisa, no lo dijiste todo.
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much.
This is about Siri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
¿Dónde está? Vale. ¿Esto es muy lejos o cómo? A ver. Ah, no, es aquí abajo. Pero ¿cómo se da la vuelta por allí? Si puedo ir por aquí atrás. ¿No? Pues esto tiene pinta que se va a poner chungo, porque si eso es casa de bruja. Qué pesada la gente escupiéndolo. Vaya, ¿por dónde pasamos? Venga. Esos calzoncitos son la razón por la que debería hacer las misiones en Twitch, la verdad. Las misiones secundarias que hay por aquí. La leche. Reúnete a medianoche con Trish en el santuario del fuego eterno. A medianoche, o sea que hay que esperar ahora. A medianoche. Aquí. Meditar. Recuerda usar para reponer los objetos de alquimia. Vale. Boom.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
¿No importa esperar a que va esto? ¿Estás segura? Y ahora.
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Muy bien, ¿y luego qué?
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold. Come in then.
Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat, but the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Merigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Y ahora con Mangue.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menge himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Ouch. A ver, tengo que proponerle algo a Mangue. A lo mejor. A ver, pero no es lo fatal comprarlas.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance,
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Solo tu jefe y nadie más.
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Manga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Vale. Las cosas a lo mejor se ponen un poco chungas parte. Mira, un cartel. Es ella.
Witcher.
Ahí estamos.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Vale, pero no... Vale, pero nada de torturas. Vale, vámonos.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
Hostias. Es que creo que si digo la otra respuesta... se sospecharían o algo a lo mejor. No sé qué afecta cada diálogo.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
Hostias.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Porque no me apetece. ¿Por qué? No me apetece.
Not in the mood.
You've two choices, Witcher. Drink or die.
Hay una tercera opción, podría matarte. Bien, es que si veo me da que me va a pasar algo. Vamos a ver, vamos a jugárnosla.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Marigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Gelatina rancia en cuanto toque la copa.
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef. Oh, you bastard! No! This little piggy had none.
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Marigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Por oro los brujos.
Yeah, I've plowed Triss. But what does it matter if you're paying gold for her head?
Oh yeah. Nearly forgot the mutations strip witches of feelings.
No, no more. Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Ow! Bitch bit me. Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
Libera a mi amigo Jasker.
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
Bien, bien.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but
Vaya.
Triss.
Guardate la serie, te has precipitado un poco.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Hostia.
Manga said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Manga gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him,
Hostia.
After what they subjected you to, no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if I
know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable, and Menga's not likely to order his transfer, or anyone's for that matter.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us.
Tiene la mano hecha polvo, ¿cómo?
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
De manga. Manga quema un folio. La nigromancia.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet.
Vaya.
Saw Menga burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker. Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
No hay mucho con lo que trabajar.
Menga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here.
Bueno, subo de nivel. Y el cuerpo, ¿qué tal? Que lo dejamos ahí tal cual. Ah, por acá. ¿Cómo se supone que salimos ahora de aquí?
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
Quémalo todo, mujer. No pasa nada. Hostia. ¿Se va a quemar todo el edificio? Vaya. Ahora, estoy fuera. Vaya.
You there, Mr. Reuben wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Cabrón impaciente. Como ahora de
Who do
todo.
I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, as soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menga didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
Y ya está.
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark, no scintillating joke.
You want a knee slapper? Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready? You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars.
Joder.
And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Madre mía. Yo lo he cambiado por un doppler. Bueno, que los doppler son buenas personas, así que sería chungo que se haga pasar por alguien malo. Así que lo que toca es meter a la piscina lo que es. La piscina es lo que sabe de tú. Tengo que contar a la piscina lo que sabe de tú.
Hard times we live in.
A ver si ella sabe dónde está, claro, para poder encontrarlo. Si no lo veo jodido. Falta hambre. ¿Dónde me he metido? Y era el de Ricia. Bueno, hay que pudiese hacer un poco más de parkour, la verdad, pero solo puedes subirse un par de cosillas. Vale, un poco exagerada esa reacción, pero bueno. Lo vuelvo a repetir, es un poco exagerada esa reacción. ¡Eta! De verdad, a ver si ya sabe algo de Dudu. A ver, señorita.
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan, but we need Dudu. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menge's form. Order Dandelion moved to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. So how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom. In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts?
Dandelion? Irina Renard's troop, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troop, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings.
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxen's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help...
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart?
So what do you suggest?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch. Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title. It must be the talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
All right. Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
Más o menos.
More or less.
That'll do.
Eso valdrá.
Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit, and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide, and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his daughter. No, better. His beloved. What do you think?
Necesito algo diferente.
Let's keep thinking. That seems a bit...
Too fresh? Right you are. Wait, give me a minute. I've got it. We shall stage a story of the urchin of Erlenwood. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But...
At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Pavera. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
Necesito un buen título.
We need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or The Witcher's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
The Changeling Rescued or The Witcher's Triumph really emphasizes the message we're trying to get across. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
All right. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
Un drama, una comedia. Un drama. Un dramón.
You're right. A drama'd be better.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner. Sit down, read silently, or just think. All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh, just keep quiet.
No somos... What? ¿Se ha quedado dormido?
Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all.
You wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square.
Join us later. See ya.
No sé muy bien qué ha pasado ahí. La tía se ha emocionado con su obra y se ha ido un poco por las ramas. Pero bueno, supongo que eso saldrá bien al final. Aunque creo que a lo mejor era mejor la primera historia que nos daba a elegir. Pero bueno, perdona, le he tirado el este. Así que nada, nos vemos en el siguiente episodio y continuamos con el tema este del guión y demás. Y para contactar a Dudu. Y a ver qué pasa. Están aquí, es aquí. Sí, es aquí. Vale. Nada, nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Y adiós.